Okay, before we move to Hampton Roads, Virginia, here's 3 things you need to know first, and here's my credentials. First, what is Hampton Roads? Because that's not the name of a city. The Hampton Roads area is actually 12 different cities. I think usually people refer to the area that they live in if they're on the outskirts of a big city. I live in the Austin area, but none of these areas are like quite big enough to be the home city. And like Virginia Beach and Williamsburg are both completely different, but kind of big cities, but you wouldn't say you're from the Virginia Beach area if you live in Williamsburg. They're just too different. When you move here and people are talking about Hampton Roads and the Hampton Roads area, and you're like, where is that? You're in it. You live in it. Okay, the second thing to know is the HRBT, bridge tunnel. People mush the words all together and you don't even know what they're saying at first. This is what they're saying, the Hampton Roads Bridge Tunnel. And they're probably talking about it in like detestment. Bridge tunnel is what connects the peninsula area here to the south side area here. It's literally what it sounds like. It is a bridge that turns into a tunnel where you travel under the water, where huge cargo ships go above you while you're traveling underneath it. And you just travel through this death tunnel with all these other drivers until you get out on the other side. It's important to know that this area for surveys and residents has some of the worst drivers. Having this scary bridge turning into a tunnel, very stressful, often has a lot of traffic, gets really backed up, so anywhere from 30 minutes to an hour and a half. Okay, the third thing to know before you move here, know about military bases and Newport News shipyard. Those are 2 of the biggest employers that the Hampton Roads area has. Chances are you're moving here and relocating here because of one of those 2 jobs, but if you're not, like I was, and people just like throw out the names of these military bases, talk about the shipyard as if you already know what's going on. For reference, here's a map of all the military bases, or it's one of the most military populated areas in the US. And along with that, the Newport News shipyard is one of the largest employers as well. And just like it sounds, it's a yard where they build the ships. And there's a million different departments within the shipyard, and someone tells you they work there, and you talk to someone else and they say they work there. You might try to make the connection of like, oh my gosh, I just met so-and-so, do you know them? No, they don't know them. It's huge. There's so many people that work there. So yeah, when people ask what they should know about the area, I always start with